story of the fairy tale land, where a flash of blinding magic turns a frog into a prince. Here, every hero has a princess to kiss, and a happy ever after is the way it always ends. But something's wrong in fairy tale land. It's a crime wave, and who can we turn to? Enter the heroes of our magical tale. They're a team of crack detectives, and they're quickly on the trail of who's kidnapped Cinderella straight from the ball, or the case where Sleeping Beauty isn't beautiful at all. The fairy tale police department. It's all nail-biting, crime-fighting action. The Fairy Tale Police Department.
Once upon a time in fairy tale land, a young girl named Snow White was about to have her life changed by a mysterious encounter with a piece of fruit.
What a beautiful day it is.
Yes, 'tis glorious.
Would you like this apple, dearie? I'm afraid I don't like apples.
Oh, yes, thank you. It looks delicious. I'll have it when I finish my chores.
I bid you good day, my dear.
Thank you.
Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all?
Oh, you don't really want to know, do you?
Tell me.
You won't like it.
Tell me.
Okay, okay. Snow White is the fairest in the land.
What? It can't be. Let me see.
Okay, this is her house. Now, here she is. Now, let's see if I can get a close-up for you. Oh, my. She is attractive.
Oh!
I told you wouldn't like it.
But how? She ate the apple?
No, she didn't. The apple was stolen.
What? Stolen? Who would steal an apple?
Well, it did look very yummy, you know.
Claude, this is your new bugging device? I can't hear you, Johnny. Let me switch it on. Ready?
When you are.
No way is this gonna work.
Speak slowly and in your normal voice.
We should be out fighting crime. It's a never-ending battle against...
Tell us your name.
My name is Detective Chris Anderson.
Start talking, Chris.
But she was talking to you, Claude. Over.
Hey, I asked Chris to do this, not you.
Well, you couldn't hear her.
It just needs fine-tuning.
Fine-tuning? It needs to go back to the drawing board like everything else you do.
Does not.
Does.
Look, Claude, maybe you should forget about the bug. How about a lie detector? That'd be useful.
Coming! Coming!
About time. I want to report a theft.
Can I have your name, please, ma'am?
The Evil Queen, of course.
How do you spell that?
Capital E-V-I-L, capital Q-U-E-E-N.
Uh-huh.
And what exactly was stolen, ma'am?
An apple.
An apple? You're kidding! Not $1 million, a case full of diamonds? Just a common garden variety apple?
That's what I said. I gave an apple to Snow White as a gift and someone's stolen it. I want you to find it.
Why don't you just give her another apple? I mean, an apple is hardly grand larceny.
You call this a police station?
Yeah, it says so at the front.
A crime has been committed and I want you to investigate it.
Huh. We've got serious crimes to investigate, you know, Evil Queen, you.
It's all right, ma'am. We'll find who took the apple.
What's so important about an apple?
It was poison.
Poisoned? That's heavy.
And until the poisoned apple is found, the fairy tale can't get back on track.
Come on, the evil queen's virtually admitted to attempted murder on Snow White. Let's cuff her and put her in the slammer.
You love that sort of talk, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
Listen, our job is to make sure Snow White eats the right apple so she can fall into a deep sleep.
Then can we put the evil queen in the can and throw away the key, huh? Can we?
Then the handsome prince will wake her up and they'll all live happily ever after.
Oh, happily ever after. Because the evil queen is doing 2 to 20 in the big house up...
Forget the evil queen legend. She's not going to prison.
Let's go, Johnny.
Can't we just lock her up for a little bit? I take it that means no. What's the story on these 7 dwarfs? They got any form?
Nope, they're clean.
So what's the plan?
First, let's talk to Snow White. We've had a few reports of burglaries in the Enchanted Forest.
Oh no, how awful!
Well, someone stole some porridge from the 3 bears and broke a chair.
And someone took Puss in Boots' boots.
That's just terrible! Who would do such horrible things?
That's what we want to find out, ma'am.
Oh.
Have you seen any strangers around lately?
Well, there was a kindly old lady. She gave me an apple.
Can you describe this old lady?
She was old, and she was kindly.
Can you tell us where the dwarfs are? We need to talk to them.
Oh, at work, but they'll be back in time for dinner. I'm cooking their favorite, roast beef and vegetables. Only I do it as soup.
How do you get on with the dwarves?
Oh, really, really well. I do their washing, cooking and ironing, and they give me free board.
That's big of them, no pun intended. If you see anything at all, let us know.
This must be the easiest case we've ever had to solve.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, whoever took the poisoned apple will eventually fall into a deep sleep when they eat it. So all we have to do is find the sleeper. Ha!
It's a bit late then, don't you think? We have to find who took the apple, Johnny, not wait for a homicide to happen.
I knew that. What you got this time?
Whoa, a lie detector just like you wanted.
Great. Let's try it out.
Put your hand on it and say something you know is true.
I am Detective Chris Anderson.
No, that means you're lying. Are you sure you're you?
Hey, I got one. Claude's inventions will never, ever work. Ha! Maybe it does work after all.
Let's get back to the case. Whoever took the apple did it to protect Snow White. So, who would want to protect her? Maybe this guy.
The hunter, right? He's the dude who took Snow White to the forest to do her in.
Oh, I remember it well. I took pity on her and couldn't carry out the evil queen's orders. Oh, such a nice man. Big, but nice.
Let's not forget the dwarves. All 7 would want to save her.
Because they love her. That's sweet.
Because they'd lose their slave if she ate the poisoned apple. Did you see her? Cooking, ironing, cleaning. Why don't you talk to the hunter first, man to man? He's in the scary forest.
Looks harmless. Ow! Ha! Oldest trick in the book.
Whoa! No!
Hot dang, I caught me a trespasser.
No, I'm a cop.
Oh, sure.
But I've come about Snow White. There's been another attempt on Snow White's life, but someone saved her.
Well, it wasn't me.
Taking pity's your MO, isn't it?
Hey, just 'cause I took pity on Snow White once doesn't mean I do it all the time.
Yeah, I've heard it all before. Where were you yesterday?
Out of hunting.
Anyone who can back that up?
Yeah, talk to Cock Robin. He'll give you my alibi.
Your alibi better check out, big guy, because if it doesn't, I'm gonna cuff you and put you in the slammer.
Hey, why don't you talk to them dwarfs? Maybe it was them.
Yeah, good idea. So this is where the dwarves hang out.
According to the records. How'd you go with the hunter?
Hey, got him running scared.
Here's our ride.
Yes?
Police! Could you tell us where you were yesterday?
Right here.
Anyone who can back that up?
He was here all day, like me.
Anyone who can back that up.
He was here all day like me.
Anyone who can back that up?
Me.
That's me.
Me too.
They all backed each other up.
Yeah, could be any of them.
My money's on the fat one. He's too lazy to do his own housework. Oh, come in, Chief.
Just thought you'd like to know. The hunter's alibi checks out. Cock Robin was hit by the arrow about the time the apple was stolen.
Got that, Chief.
Looks like we've run out of suspects.
Not necessarily. How many dwarves did you talk to?
3.
So did I. That makes 6. So where's the 7th? Let's talk to him.
Where were you yesterday? Let me guess, with the other dwarfs, right?
And the others will back that up.
So why aren't you at the mine today?
Day off.
Anyone who can back that up?
The other dwarfs. Who are the flowers for?
Snow White.
You really like her, don't you?
We all do. Can I go now?
Yeah, scram.
I'm sure he took the apple.
I'll get the dwarf handcuffs.
We can't do that, Johnny. We can't hold him without any evidence.
What now?
Please, let me go with you.
Don't be silly. I'll be all right.
I'm going to the shops to see the butcher, the baker, and the candlestick maker.
Prime suspect number 1.
You love that sort of talk, don't you?
Yeah, I do. And look at him, guiltiness written all over his face.
All right. Go and see what you can find out.
Oh, a bit of action. This is more like it. What? Ah.
The cops are onto us.
I know, they're asking questions. But I didn't say anything.
Okay, we better have a meeting.
You know what we've got to do. Well, let's go and do.
What was that? Let's get out of here.
This is embarrassing. Chris!
Bit stuck, are you?
Follow those dwarfs!
Do you guys hear funny noises? Let's go.
Pretty good place to hide an apple in an orchard.
Smart, but we're smarter. Now, which tree have they hidden it in?
I think that answers your question, Johnny. This is it.
The cops! Let's beat it.
There must be 1,000 apples here. So, how do we find the poisoned one?
We eat every apple until we find the one that tastes like poison.
If we can eat one a day, we'll keep the doctor away too.
You got a better idea? This powder will react with the poison in the apple and make it glow.
Oh, that's just what we need.
It's a nice theory, Claude, but we need something that will work. This'll work! Just like the bug in the lie detector worked, huh? I told you, the bug was a prototype, but anyway. Just admit it, this will never work. Like the lie detector said, nothing you do ever works.
Okay, guys, that's enough.
Oops, almost forgot the active ingredient. But I warn you, this powder is extremely dangerous in the wrong hands. So I better come with you, Johnny. Now I just let the vapors reach the apples. Oh, looking good, Frog. Try a bit further upwind. Yeah, that should do it. Any minute now the vapors will do their stuff. Hey! Hey! Oops, sorry. So what do I do now? I'm blue. I'm sure happiness is just around the corner. Happiness? Where? Huh? That's better.
Yes, found it.
Quick, quick. Get it.
Go on, come on.
Are these guys fairy tale characters or a circus act?
Stop! You're under arrest. Put your hands down and the apple up. I mean, put the apple down and your hands up. Let's get him! Come here, you apple napper! Over here!
Hey, what do you think you're doing?
No, he stinks for you!
Get off me, Johnny.
Pig, take it back to the orchard.
Looks like we've lost them.
Quick! The dwarves are going back to the orchard!
Oh, look, here comes the first.
Okay, the apple's up. Heads above your hands, drop the ground on the apple and kick it towards me.
Maybe I should do it.
No, I can do it. The head's up, apple's above your hands.
Put your hands above your head and drop the apple.
Yeah, what she said.
No.
Don't make things worse than they are. You come peacefully and we might drop some charges.
So far, we've got concealing a crime, resisting arrest, theft of the apple. So what's it to be, boys? The apple or a long time in the slammer?
Throw it.
We have to get it out. Can't you do something? Talk some sense into him?
We
Tink.
He's doing the right thing.
Do you know what will happen to him if we don't get the apple out?
Any one of us would sacrifice ourselves for Snow White.
You don't mind the consequences?
When we realized she was still in danger from the evil queen, we started leaving one of us behind each day to keep a lookout.
So, you snatched the apple. If you really love Snow White, you'll let her eat the apple. A handsome prince is due to come along, see her lying unconscious, and kiss her out of pity. Then she wakes up and they fall in love. Snow White's happiness is in your hands.
Uh-oh. We're losing him.
A soft collision of a facial feature from an aesthetically advantaged person of nobility will wake him.
Did that make any sense to you?
He's saying that a kiss from a handsome prince would do it.
What have you two been doing? Haven't you found the apple yet? And why are you blue?
Long story. And we have found the apple.
Well, where is it then?
Oh, inside that dwarf.
And what are you going to do about it?
Oh.
There's one last thing we can try.
Yeah, if it works as well as your last idea.
You'll see, but you need him awake.
These science dudes, they've got no concept of the real world.
At last!
Tricked you, Johnny! Ta-da!
Pretty good.
I thought so.
I knew it was you all the time.
And so the story ends where it began, with a mysterious meeting.
Well, well, we meet again, Snow White.
Yes, that's right.
Would you like another apple, dearie?
Oh, yes, thank you. I lost the other one.
Excuse me, sorry to trouble you, but could you tell me how to get to the Seven Dwarfs' house?
Go into the enchanted forest, follow the path until you get to the Three Bears' house, and it's the first left after the beanstalk.
Thank you very much. I have a beauteous maiden to kiss, so I must away. Ta-ta!
And they lived happily ever after.
Claude, about this blue,
I can't do anything about it, sorry. You're kidding? According to you, I can't do anything right, so you'll have to stay blue. Oh, you did this on purpose, didn't you? To pay me back.
Maybe you should apologize to Claude.
that'll be the day.
Actually, I think blue suits you.
Okay, I'm sorry. I am sorry. Now change me back, please.
Okay, first I'll try you with some industrial bleaches and solvents. If they don't work, I might move on to abrasives, you know, sandpaper.